The time right now, it is 4:10 on this Tuesday morning. We're so happy that you're starting off your day with us. And you're waking up early if you're watching us right now.
And you know, Lisa, one of the new neighbors who moved in on my street, says they're a big fan of our 4 a.m. hour.
Good to hear.
I couldn't believe it. There are plenty of folks up at 4, and we appreciate you hanging out with us early on these mornings. We're looking at that live Stanley Law Skywatcher, looking over downtown Syracuse. Very quiet scene early on this morning. And Lisa, you made that classic comment earlier. 2 seasons in Syracuse.
Yes,
winter
and construction.
See, I would argue a lot of the construction, I feel like it keeps going through the winter. I know most of it tapers, but I still feel like there's some going on. But, oh, well.
It's been wild. You know, it's funny. I was talking to my best friend from college. She lives in New Orleans, and I was telling her that the last 2 years here have been so mild relative to what we're used to that, I don't know, I feel like we live in a different climate now.
And we've had new members join the CNY Central team and say, oh, I've heard about your winters, but this hasn't really been that bad. And I say, you're right, this really hasn't been that bad of a winter. Yes, our temperatures are below average right now. I'm going to discuss why that is in just a moment. But, you know, the reality is we're still below average snowfall-wise. This is not a typical Syracuse winter, again.
Yeah, so we have to remind people of that, including me.
All right, well, let's talk about what is happening today. We do have temperatures that are fairly close to average for this time of the morning. If anything, you could argue they're a hint above average for this time of the morning, for this time of the season. 31 degrees in Ithaca right now, 35 in Syracuse, 34 in Utica and Rome, 29 up in Watertown, 32 Oswego, and 33 in Penn Yan. Not much going on precipitation-wise, a couple very isolated wet flurries, but that's about it early on this morning. 35 degrees of temperature at the Syracuse Hancock Airport. Our dew point is 26, so that's enough to yield a relative humidity of 69%. Our winds are west to northwest at 6 miles per hour. Our wind chill is 30 degrees. I want to show you the satellite and radar picture because we've got a lot to talk about here. In the short term, you can tell, well, there's something spinning off to our east, and that's something you may recall yesterday. Remember that southern slider system? Well, that exited the coast, and it's currently hanging out off to our east. That's eventually going to slow down, head up towards, just to the east of Maine, and cut itself off and become what's known as a closed circulation. It's actually in the process of doing that as we speak. That just is going to sit up to our northeast and promote a continued west to northwest or northwest flow for us locally, which is fair game for popping off a few spotty mixed rain snow showers when warm enough or when cold enough, just plain and simple snow showers and flurries. We don't have a huge temperature difference between the lake and the air temperature. That's why we're not exceedingly concerned, or one of the reasons why we're not exceedingly concerned with big-time accumulations today of any sort of lake effect snow. Now, I want to show you, may not be able to show you very well on this satellite and radar picture, but one of the big reasons why we've been running below average, the jet stream. You often hear the jet stream. What is the jet stream? Well, it's a core of stronger winds aloft or up high in the atmosphere. Generally, not perfect division, but generally divides warmer air down to the south and colder air up to the north. And that jet is way down to our south this morning. And I'm suspecting that that's going to be the case for at least the next few days. But out towards the end of the 7-day, we may start to see that jet buckle back up in our direction. So here's a futurecast, 8 o'clock this morning. I'm going to run this out through today. Note there's not much popping on the futurecast, just a few sprinkles or wet flurries or wet snow showers. Tonight, little piece of energy rotates through, going to enhance the still marginal lake effect conditions. Should pop off a few snow showers and flurries and continue through the day Wednesday as well. Here's my snowfall thinking for tonight. Nothing going on today accumulation wise, but tonight a general trace to an inch is possible, a localized 1 to 3 inches possible in the deep blue shading getting up into the higher elevations. Here's my 7-day forecast. 41 my projected high for today, turning a bit breezy at times. 30 our low for tonight. Snow showers continue tomorrow, trace to an inch area-wide, localized slightly higher amount in the hills, breezy at 39. 43 and breezy for Thursday, 44 and breezy Friday, each day a few rain, snow, mixed showers. 44 with early sprinkles or wet flurries Saturday, then a few breaks of sun. Easter Sunday, looks like we warm up. Above average for this time of the year, lower 50s, but we're back into a blustery system by Monday, turning colder, 40 the early high, early mixed showers, and back to snow showers by the end of the day, Lisa.